Hello friends, it's time for another Doodling with Dottie. We hope that you have been enjoying each one of these and we have been really glad to bring them to you. Right, Monkey? And Monkey, what are we doing today? We're gonna draw about the farm. We're gonna draw a pig and a barn. And what else? What else are we gonna draw? Let me think. We're gonna draw a duck and we're gonna draw squiggly lines. What's a squiggly line? It goes whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, so it's not a straight line and it's not a diagonal line that goes to the side, but we are going to be talking about diagonal lines today, aren't we? Yeah, when we make the barn. Yes, when we make the barn, we're going to be doing diagonal lines. Diagonal lines go from side to side, but not straight up and down and not across. They start at the top or at the bottom, and they go at a slant, kind of like when you have stairs. Stairs come down diagonally. Some stairs go down in a spiral. Some of you may have experienced spiral stairs. But most stairs come down at a slant or a diagonal. When an airplane comes down to land, he comes down and lands diagonally. We're going to have so much fun today, aren't we, Monkey? I'm going to put you over here with your piece of paper because I know you really enjoy drawing. And which color do you want to color with today? I think I want to color with purple. Purple's a great color. Yeah, Monkey wants to color with purple, so I'm going to set him over here because he's been really excited to create each one of these drawings that we're going to do today. He's been working hard. He's been working on his straight lines. He's been working on his vertical lines, horizontal lines. He's been working on his circles and his four-sided squares and his four-sided rectangles. And he's also been working on one we're going to be working on next week, which is a triangle, a three-sided triangle. Right, Monkey? All right, let's get started. I'm so excited. Do you have your paper? You got to get your paper. It doesn't matter which color you choose, right, Monkey? No, it doesn't. So I'm going to put Monkey over here. And we're going to get started. So it doesn't matter, like I said, if you have red paper, pink paper, blue paper, purple paper, white paper, black paper. Sometimes I really like to create with black paper and use a lighter color like a white. And boy, it really brings out my project that I like. So today I'm going to be using blue. And for this today, and remember, when we're holding our piece to use, whether it's a crayon or a marker, it's okay when you're younger and you're still not sure to hold it with a fist. When you get older, you're going to be holding it with 3 fingers. So it's like this. So if I take this, and then I take my 2 fingers and my thumb, and I put them together, and then I put them upright. So this is called the tripod, just as a reminder. And I'm going to start up at the top, and I'm going to do a straight down vertical line to divide my paper in half. Then I'm going to go halfway down. So here's the top, going to the middle, about the middle of my paper, and I'm going to draw a line across, which is our horizontal line. And then the first creation we're going to do is using our circle. Do you remember Sierra's circle? Well, Sierra's circle is going to be one of the shapes that we use today. And because I'm going to be using all of this one, I want to make sure that when I create, I'm giving myself enough space to draw the whole picture right here. This is where I'm going to be putting my pig. So the pig is going to have, we're going to start towards the top, and we're going to give our pig a circle head around and stop. So got the circle head, and now I want to give my pig some ears. And these are our trickier shapes. So we're kind of starting out with our triangular shape today to prepare for next week for dinosaurs, or next time I should say, in December. So here you can go over to the side and you can go up and you can go down over to the side. So see, I went like this, or you can start over here and you can go diagonal in towards the circle and go to the same spot that you started over here and go down towards the circle. So either way is okay because we're practicing and we're learning, right? And then we're gonna give right about the middle, it's your choice where you want to put the round snout. I want to put the snout towards the bottom. So I'm going to do a big, more like an oval shape right here. Kind of looks more oval, which is a long circle, kind of like an egg shape. Then I want to put 2 circles here, one to one side and one to the other. And this pig really is excited to be on this farm. And I'm going to give him some round eyes, like that. If I want to, I can go around with another circle around those. And you're more than welcome to do that too. If you have different eyes in mind for your pig, that's okay. And then below this, our head, we're going to create a circular body, a round body. And we're going to give him a big circle body, like that. What do you guys think so far? And it really helps, remember, like I said, to start at the top. Make sure I'm thinking about how much space I'm going to need to make the whole project. And I'm going to show you my plans. So see my plans. I knew I was going to have to get all of that in there. So I made sure I had enough space to get all of them. Otherwise, he was going to be really squished down, or he might be missing body parts. And I don't think he wants to be missing body parts, do you? All right, hopefully you're all with me and together on this. Now we're going to draw feet. So I'm gonna go vertical down, over to the side, vertical down. And these are more like rectangles. Remember we learned that rectangles are 2 long sides and 2 short sides to create 4 sides equally, or all together I should say. And then down at the bottom, friends, we're going to go over and close those close the ends of those. Then I'm going to do the same on the other side. So vertical line straight down, short vertical line straight down next to that. And then we're going to close them off. And pigs have pointy hooves, like triangles again. So we're pretty much going to be using the same shape as the ears. So we're going to go down, up, diagonally. down, up, diagonally. We're going to do the same on the other side, straight down on this side, and then we're going to go up diagonally towards the middle, and then over to the side again, straight down, and then up diagonally. And for those of you who are still going, oh my goodness, these diagonal lines, it's okay to practice like this. So you can go over here and you can go, start here, and then go, see how my diagonal lines go over to the side? And then you can do it the opposite way. Start here and go over to the side. Start here, go over to the side. Start here, go over to the side. Think about it as your shoulders. So if I start here, this one starts with this shoulder, and I'm going to pretend that I'm drawing a line from my shoulder to my hip. Right here, shoulder to hip. And then on this side, I can pretend I'm doing it on the opposite shoulder. So I'm starting on this shoulder and going over and drawing a line to this hip. So there's my lines. And then, you guys, this is another part of our shape we're going to do. And we'll go back to our pig. I did not forget about our pig. So we're going to do two lines that you guys are going to recognize as we bring these two diagonals together to form a letter. So I'm pretending I'm going from shoulder to hip on my body, diagonal, and on the other side, the opposite, shoulder to hip. And what did I create? I created the letter X with my lines. So X's have diagonal lines in them. And I really want you guys to practice these later, okay? Unless you really want to right now. That's okay. Some people, once they start something, they really want to make sure it gets finished. So, all right, let's go back and finish this pig. So this pig is going to be so happy. And I want his arms to be going up like this, not to the side. I want them to be going straight up. Maybe he's celebrating something. So I'm going up and up with my two legs, and over on the same over here. And do you remember what we do? Do you remember that we close off the ends like this? But he also needs those pointy hooves on the top legs as well. So I'm going straight up, and I'm going to draw a diagonal line, but right in the middle. So about right there is where I'm going to stop that diagonal line. And then I'm going to go up again, and I'm going to go diagonal line and join it right there. And right here, same, in. And the last thing he's missing is a squiggly tail. So over to the side, I'm going to go on the right here, and down here, and I'm going to go over and around and up, and around and up. So it's around and loop, and around and loop. And there he's got a tail. And I want him to be surprised. So he is going to have a big circle mouth, a surprised mouth. And then I kind of want to give him some eyebrows to show that he's really surprised. So I drew some eyebrows up there. And at the end, friends, I will bring this closer for you guys to see even better. Actually, Actually, I can do that right now. Just lift this off. Now, do you see what he looks like? Does that give you a better picture? All right, friends, now we're gonna boogie through some other ones. We're gonna draw our duck. We're gonna give ourselves some space right here, and we're going to do a circle head, a round circular head. And then we're going to go below that and do a big circular body. And we're going to go back up to the head, back up to the top, and we're going to create a different shape. So, about the middle, friends, I'd like you to create a horizontal line, a short horizontal line about here. So this is the whole head. We're going to go about halfway. So where your nose would be, or in between your nose and your mouth, right there. And then we're going to go and we're going to go diagonal on the ends. So here's our straight line, kind of like a mustache, and then diagonal, and then on the other side, diagonal line. And then we're gonna go across again. So straight line, diagonal line, and then straight across horizontally. And then we're going to give him some eyes. Some circular eyes. I like to fill my eyes in. And then I want to give him little air holes in his bill. So, doot, doot. Now that we're all together below the bill, we're going to do a half circle or a smile. So we're going to go from here and curved line. We're going to create a curved line smile underneath. Right there. Oh, look at him. He looks so cute. He's very, very cute. Now, friends, we're going to give him some wings. And we're going to give him some wings over to the side. So, I'm trying to decide. I'm going to think like right here. I'm going to draw a horizontal line on one side of him for one wing. And I'm going to do the same over here. A horizontal line. And I'm going to do another curved line just like I did underneath the bill, like a smile shape or smile line. Go below there and close it. And another there. And then I'm going to give him some feet. And I'm going to go straight down one line, straight down another line. And he's going to have triangular feet. This is the first full triangle we're going to make today. And next time we're going to do more triangles with a dinosaur. We're going to make a lot of triangles. So I really encourage you to practice those triangles and diagonal lines this time. So we're going to, at the very bottom, we're going to go down over to the side diagonally, down over to the side diagonally, and then we're going to close that up. And I'm going to bring the paper over to you so you guys can see even better what he looks like so far. And I think I will hold this while I create this with you. Okay, so down at the bottom, we're going to go diagonal line, back up at the top, diagonal line, kind of looks like an A, also an upside down V. And then at the bottom, we're going to go across. And then you can take and make some lines. So we're going to do vertical lines, short vertical lines. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Kind of looks like he has webbed feet. And there is our simple duck on the farm. Do you guys see that? The way I did the shape over here. So I'm going to backtrack and do this for those of you who are still having a hard time with what this one looked like. So I started with the bill and I went straight short line across, and then I did short diagonal lines on the ends, and then I went across again, and then I started at that point, and then I made a curved line this way. And for the wings, since that's more of a complex or tricky one, I went straight across, and then I did our curved line towards the big circle. All right, we only have a few more minutes, kind of, to finish our barn where these guys might live. Or at least there's a barn on the farm. Okay, so remember, we gotta leave enough room for our whole picture, which is important. So I'm gonna start at the top, and I'm gonna give it a roof. And I'm going in the middle, right here in the middle of my rectangular shape. So I'm going here, and I'm just going diagonal this way. And then I'm gonna start at the same point, and I'm gonna go diagonal this way for my roof. And then I'm gonna go below this one right here, and I'm gonna draw a long straight vertical line. And I'm gonna do the same over here, and I want to connect these. So I connect them, draw another line to the side, and then I'm gonna create a long line that goes across to connect those ones as well. So to recap, we've got diagonal line to the side, back up at the top, diagonal line to the side. Remember, shoulder, hip. And I really want you guys to practice that way too. Practicing lines doesn't always have to be with your pen or your pencil or your marker. You can do it with your finger. You can do it with motions. You can build. I encourage you to build maybe some houses or some ramps for cars to go down. So that way you're getting in your mind what that diagonal shape looks like. And then practice going with one hand on your shoulder and make a line and make it go to the hip, your opposite hip. And the same over here. And keep practicing. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, hip, shoulder, hip, shoulder, hip. That also builds your brain too. Here we go. We're going on to the next part. And we're going to go to the bottom of the roof. So here we're going to go a straight line across, a horizontal line, because we're completing our triangle. This is our roof. Triangles have 1, 2, 3 sides and 3 points. 1, 2, 3 points. Now below our roof, our triangular roof, we're going to be making a square. for that, I'm going to go about here. So here's my long line. Here's my long line right there. And I'm not going to go halfway. I'm going to go a little bit above halfway. And I'm going to go to the side and I'm going to draw a straight line down. And then I'm going to do the same over here. Did you notice how I have about this much space from the outside of the barn? And I'm going to do the same over here. And I'm going to start at the same place. So I like to, just as a point of reference, when I don't have a ruler, I like to take my finger and go across to about where I'm going to start. And then I go straight down. And then I'm going to join these two at the top and go across with my horizontal line. So we got a little wobbly square. There's our square. And we've got to make the barn door. And we're going to make an X. So I'm going to start up here, friends, in this corner. And I'm going to go diagonally across. Okay, diagonally across. So from this corner, and I'm going to go to this corner. Diagonal across. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. From corner to corner. And I'm going to go through that other line. Diagonal. And I want to put some windows up at the top of this barn. So I'm going to make a big rectangle. So remember, two short sides. And then I'm going to go across with two long sides. So two vertical lines and two horizontal lines. And then right in the middle, I'm going to make another vertical line. And if I want to, I can have straw coming out of it. All these lines, straw coming out of the top of my barn window. Maybe one little chick up there. Do you remember I did the circles? And there he is. Ah! He's up there saying, "Hi, Mom, I'm ready to fly." Maybe she's saying, "Oh, honey, wait for Mommy. I can't wait to see you fly." There is our barn, friends. I encourage you to practice. I encourage you, let's get Monkey. He loves to say goodbye too. He feels sad if he doesn't get to say goodbye to you guys. Right, Monkey? How did your drawing turn out? The diagonal lines were tricky. The diagonal lines were tricky? Oh, so what did you do? Shoulder, hip. It's a little tricky for me. So you went from shoulder and made a diagonal line with your hands to your hip. And shoulder, diagonal to hip. So guys, practice that. Practice your diagonals. Practice, practice, practice. And we want them to also practice what? Curved lines, because our dinosaur is going to have curved lines like a smile or like a half circle. Are you ready to say goodbye to the friends? You're going to miss them? I know, they're really special. Friends, please Monkey and I would love to see your projects. So if you would like to share your projects with us, please email me at dolin@adalib.org. DOLIN at ADALIB.org. We'd love to see your projects, and we're having fun with you. And next time in December, it's dinosaurs. See you next time. Bye. Bye.